It's 4 o'clock, it's lunchtime. Today is the day of the Junk Trunk January release. I am actually prepping up some kits, which is just amazing because the first round that I did this, I didn't actually start shipping until like maybe I think 2 days later. So this is really exciting to me. Today is Saturday, so these won't ship today, but they will definitely be packaged up with shipping labels and ready to be shipped. And that's just because I learned a lot from the first kit, and I really learned that having things organized and just ready to go helps. And yeah, this assembly line really helps me out, and I'm super excited even with a few little things that held me back. It's all working out, and I have about 4 hours until the release. Just a little side note, if you're starting on a shop, handwritten notes are really nice in your packages. Now, since I'm doing, 250 kits, I honestly can't do that for each kit, but for the first batch or so, I'm definitely going to add a little journal card that has like a little note, and yeah, I think that's a really nice touch. So it's 3 o'clock now. It's an hour before my release. I did a live video about maybe an hour or two ago, just to basically kind of go over all of the listings that I was going to have for this release, the prices. I answered questions. I kind of let the folks know what it was going to look like if they purchased the video courses, how they would get the links to the videos, and I just tried to make sure that everyone knew exactly what to expect. And I find that communicating and just going over the top, above and beyond, to make sure that your customers know what to expect, especially for something like this, that a big release that gets, all hyped up. I find that that is key. Letting them know how they can get a hold of you, letting them know what might happen or what they can do if they experience any issues, because things do come up, and it's better to kind of have a plan rather than to pretend like everything's just going to be perfect, because that is not really how a huge release happens. There are going to be people that even just get confused and don't know how to open up digital files, and while some people might think, well, that's not my responsibility, like they should have to figure it out, I don't run my shop that way. I run my shop trying to be very connected with my customers, and I will hold your hand through it if you need. I will take the time to I'll literally make a video for you if you cannot figure out how to open up your files, kind of thing. And I think that's why my shop does so good. And so anyways, I just finished packing up some of the kits that are going to be in my release. These are basically, they're all ready to go. I am just going to have to print out shipping labels and then slap the shipping labels on once the orders start coming through. Yeah, I'm just gonna triple check everything right now and just make sure that my listings have all of the information that they need, make sure that the links are still working. I'm having issues with my Etsy link, which is really frustrating, but I think I got it figured out. So I'm just going to triple check and make sure that every single thing is just ready, so at 4 p.m. I can press list on all 3 of the listings that I have. It's 4 o'clock, it's lunchtime. Allie.
Yeah!
You're so cute.
Good job.
Oh, I love you, buddy. I think everything looks good. Usually takes a minute to see. I'm shaking. Usually takes a sec to see if there are any problems, but okay, so it's 3 minutes in and it looks like there's 75 kits sold. It goes so fast that I can't really see the accurate numbers, but so far so good. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming up. Well guys, it is many days later and I have yesterday's makeup on. I'm kind of a hot mess, but I had a pretty busy weekend and I wanted to end out this video because I did film some of the things that were happening during my sale. So after I listed my kits, everything went so smooth, but I honestly forgot to pick up my phone because I was answering some messages, emailing some people, answering a few questions, but everything was super smooth. I just wanted to take that time while it was going smooth to get back to everyone like right away. I was honestly just kind of enjoying the ride. Hans and Alistair were home, and so it was really nice to just be able to sit back and like enjoy it with them and kind of like celebrate, because the sale went amazing. I don't remember the last time that I checked in, but I would say within 30 minutes of the sale I sold half of the kits. Around 125 kits, because I posted 250, and then also I sold a handful of the smaller kit, maybe like 20 total, and then some video course. And so after the first half hour, I would say that the sales went kind of slow, but as we speak today is today's Monday. So 2 days after the sale, and I forgot to check right before, but I think I have around 70 kits left out of the 250, which is just amazing. I hit 1,000 sales on Etsy. I mean, it was literally just such a good weekend, and so I'm actually working on packing up kits to go out today. I already have a bunch ready to go as well, and I am so excited that I am able to ship so many out on the first day, like the first weekday after the sale. It's such a great feeling, and I feel really organized and I feel really good. My mom is actually on her way over to help me. We do have a lot more prep work to kind of replenish my assembly line, because I didn't have like my full assembly line set up, if that makes sense. So like these kits, which I purchased from shops Above Par Crafts and Amore Fabrics, these are already in my little assembly line. Like you can see, I have all I need for the rest of the kits. But then we come over here and I have like a pile of papers and books and other papers and stuff like that. And what I need to do with that pile is group those up into the amounts that I am including in each kit, and then have it ready over here so that every single time I am packing a kit, I just pull from here rather than each time going through each, piece. So I'll have the finished piles of paper here, and you can see I might only have like 20 ready, and so I definitely need like a lot more piles of paper, and that one's pretty time consuming, but this helped me get through like the first 50 or 70 super duper fast, and then for each kit, like I have to pick out the paper stacks here, and these are all collated, which really made my life easier. The print shop that I use was called Color Printing Today. I'll have to find it because I highly recommend. And then over here, I have a ton more lace bags that are ready to go, like in my drawer over here, because I couldn't fit it all on here. And even though it looks like I have a lot here, I still will need to wrap more elastic and binding. And so there are, a lot more steps that need to happen. But for the most part, I think it's going to go really smooth, and I think that we are going to get all of these orders out so quick. What else? So yeah, even though I didn't sell out totally great, it helps me so much try to figure out like what the demand number is from me. I guess that's how you would explain it. And so, I mean, I'm just going to keep the kits in my shop, and that's really exciting to me, because if you guys have been following me for a while, I have a hard time keeping my shop stocked, because typically when I list something like junk journals, or even like 30 junk journals at once, they sell out instantly. And so it's been hard to keep my shop stocked, since the items that I place in it are very time consuming. I can only stock my shop every so often, and I've always wanted to be able to have something that is always in my shop, and so this makes me happy. I do hope that I will be able to sell them all by the February kit, just because I need more room. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't even know what this video was. I don't know, it's just like a little compilation of my little moments during the big sale. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!